Let's face it, sex is an important part of any relationship. But what if I told you that there's more to it than just the physical act? What if there are hidden emotional triggers that men crave during intimacy? Things they never tell you but secretly wish for? Well, you're in for a surprise because in today's video, we're going to uncover the 5 things men really want during sex, but never say out loud. Stay tuned because the 4th point will make you rethink everything you thought you knew about men's desires, and trust me, it's not what you expect. 1. Emotional connection over physical performance. All right, let's break this down. We've all seen the movies, right, where the man is the suave, perfectly timed lover who knows exactly how to impress. But here's the secret that most men will never admit. It's not about performance. It's about connection. You see, men don't need you to be a porn star or have every move memorized from an instructional video. What they secretly crave is emotional intimacy. They want to feel a deep connection with you beyond the surface level of the act. Think about it. Men are wired to seek emotional bonds that give them a sense of security and comfort. So when you're in the moment, it's not about how many positions you know or how well you perform. It's about how emotionally present you are. Men want to feel seen by you. They want to know that when they're with you, they're not just another guy, they're your guy. Imagine this scenario. You're with him and he's being vulnerable, telling you about something that's been on his mind. Instead of just focusing on the physical side, take a moment to engage emotionally. Hold him, look him in the eyes, and let him know you're there for him. That emotional connection will be more electrifying than any physical performance ever could be. But that's just the beginning. You want to know what else makes men feel unforgettable during sex? It's not just what you do, it's what you say, too. Verbal affirmations that show you want him. Now let's talk about words. Yes, you heard me right. We often think of verbal communication as just a way to talk about the weather or plan the weekend. But in the bedroom, your words can be one of the most powerful tools to make him feel wanted and appreciated. Men secretly crave verbal affirmations. And not just "you're sexy" or "I love you," though those can definitely help. What they really crave are the kinds of affirmations that make them feel like they're the only man in the world. The kind that taps into their deepest desire to be loved for who they truly are, not just what they can do for you. It's not about the typical compliments like "that feels great" or "you're amazing," though don't get me wrong, those are nice. What really strikes a chord is when you affirm his emotional presence, saying things like, "I love how you make me feel safe," or "you always know how to make me feel good." Those words show him that it's not just about the physical act. You see him, you value him, and you appreciate him for more than his body. Let's say you're in the middle of the moment and he's giving you his full attention. Instead of just focusing on the physical pleasure, drop a line like, "I love how you make me feel so secure," or "you make me feel beautiful in every way." You'll see him light up because in that moment he feels important to you. It's about acknowledging the emotional aspect of your connection, not just the physical. Those words of validation make him feel cherished. And when a man feels that, his attraction to you skyrockets. And if you think words can't make him crave you even more, just wait until I tell you about the one touch that turns everything up a notch, but that's coming up next. 3. The power of physical touch beyond the obvious. Now let's talk about physical touch beyond the obvious. Sure, you know, the standard touches, kissing, holding hands, the usual physical contact. But here's where it gets interesting. Men secretly crave more than just those classic moves. Men want subtle, gentle touches that create intimacy and trust. It's not about aggressive moves or over-the-top gestures. Sometimes it's those little moments, like running your fingers through his hair, tracing the outline of his jaw, or caressing the back of his neck, that have a far greater impact than any passionate kiss or deep embrace. These touches create a sense of closeness and connection. Yeah, the key is to engage with him physically in ways that make him feel emotionally safe, not just aroused. Touching his face, his shoulders, or even giving him a gentle, reassuring squeeze can melt his defenses and make him feel like you're emotionally there, not just physically. It's the physical version of saying, I'm here and I'm present with you. Imagine being in the middle of a passionate moment, and instead of rushing or focusing only on the physical act, you slow down, you gently place your hand on his chest and take a moment to feel his heartbeat. That simple touch, non-sexual yet intimate, makes him feel more desired than just about anything else. But physical touch isn't just about reassurance. It can also be playful. And trust me, men love a little playful confidence. So let's talk about that next. For the unexpected desires that come from playful confidence. Men are wired to be attracted to confidence, but there's one side of confidence that drives them wild, and it's not what you might think. It's not about being overly bold or dominant. It's about being playfully confident. When I say playful confidence, I mean a woman who isn't afraid to take charge in a fun, lighthearted way. It's the teasing, the little flirtations, the playful challenges. It's about embracing the fact that you're comfortable in your own skin and letting him know you're having fun. This doesn't mean you have to control everything, but just taking the lead in small ways can trigger a powerful attraction. Maybe you gently push him back when he's trying to kiss you, then laugh and pull him closer. Maybe you teasingly whisper something that makes him smile. It's these playful moments where you're confident enough to be a little silly, a little daring, and a little mysterious. These moves tell him you're confident, comfortable, and relaxed, which in turn makes him feel more at ease and more attracted to you. Next time you're together, try giving him a playful compliment, something flirty and light. For example, whispering, I love it when you do that, but I think you can do it better, with a smile. It sparks curiosity, lightens the mood, and keeps the chemistry flowing. Now let's move to the most seductive force of all, anticipation. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. It's the art of creating desire without saying a word. 5. The art of anticipation, building up the desire. Last but certainly not least, anticipation. If you want to drive him wild, you need to learn the art of building desire before it's even time for the main event. This is the secret weapon that keeps the heat alive, even when you're apart. Men, just like women, love the buildup. It's the little moments throughout the day or night that keep him thinking about you. A flirty text, a touch on the arm, a lingering glance. These are all forms of anticipation that build excitement long before things get physical. It's not about rushing into things, it's about making him wait, keeping him on edge, and letting the tension rise. You know that feeling when you're waiting for something to happen and it makes it so much more exciting when it finally does? That's anticipation in action. For instance, imagine sending him a text that says, I've been thinking about you all day, followed by a playful or suggestive emoji. You're not giving it all away, but you're building that desire. You're reminding him that you're thinking of him, and he can't help but want you even more. The longer you can build up that tension, the more intense the connection will feel when you finally come together. It's the mental and emotional foreplay that leads to deeper, more passionate moments when the time comes. The art of anticipation isn't just about what you do in the bedroom, it's about creating an environment of desire that lingers long before things get hot. And there you have it. If you learned something new today, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another deep dive into relationship secrets. Thanks for watching.